My beloved child, stop scrolling for a moment. Do not let this message pass you by, because something huge is waiting for you, and every moment you stay here will reveal another piece of a truth that many people spend their entire lives trying to understand. Don't skip. Stay till the end. There is something hidden beneath the surface of your story that deserves your attention. This is not about fear. This is not about judgment. It is about seeing yourself through a different light, one that has been waiting for the right moment to reach your heart. You have wondered why some people look at you with kindness, why they smile, why they care, and yet something always seems unfinished. You feel the connection, but you also sense an invisible distance that words cannot easily explain. You have asked yourself questions that you never spoke aloud. Was it something you said? Was it the timing? Was it simply not meant to be? Today, another possibility stands before you. Stay till the end, because every answer leads to another revelation, and something huge is waiting for you. There is someone who genuinely admires your heart. They notice your patience. They admire your loyalty. They respect your honesty. They see qualities that cannot be bought, copied, or replaced. Whenever they think about the kind of person they wish to build a future with, your name quietly enters their thoughts. Yet at the same time, another voice inside them creates hesitation. It is not because your value is small. It is because human eyes often struggle to see what the heart already knows. Don't skip. This next part matters more than you realize. Many people spend years believing appearance is the first chapter of every story. They forget that appearance changes with time, while character becomes stronger with every challenge. The person thinking about you has been caught between these two worlds. One part of them is drawn toward your kindness. Another part wonders what others might think. That silent conflict has become heavier than they expected, and they never imagined it would affect them this deeply. Perhaps you have already noticed small moments that seemed confusing. Conversations that suddenly became shorter. Smiles that disappeared without explanation. Moments of closeness followed by unexpected silence. None of those moments happened without a reason. Every pause carried an internal battle that they themselves could barely understand. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The greatest surprise has not arrived yet. The world teaches people to notice what is visible before they discover what is valuable. Because of that, countless beautiful stories never begin. Countless genuine hearts remain unnoticed while temporary impressions receive endless attention. But there comes a moment when every illusion begins to lose its power. That moment is approaching faster than anyone expects. The person connected to your story has slowly started noticing something unusual. Every time they compare appearances, they feel temporary satisfaction. Every time they remember your kindness, they feel lasting peace. At first they ignored that feeling. Then they questioned it. Eventually they became unable to escape it. That realization has changed more than they will ever admit. Don't skip. Every second brings you closer to the part you have been waiting for. Imagine standing before two doors. Behind one door is admiration that lasts only until the next distraction appears. Behind the other is loyalty that remains even during life's hardest seasons. Many people choose the first door because it shines brighter in the beginning. Very few recognize the second door until experience teaches them what truly matters. The person thinking about you may have walked toward the brighter door at first. But every step away from you created an emptiness they could not explain. They met impressive faces but missed peaceful conversations. They heard beautiful compliments but longed for sincere understanding. They discovered that attraction without trust quickly becomes exhausting. Now they remember you differently. Not as someone they simply knew. Not as someone they casually met. But as someone whose presence brought a quiet kind of comfort that cannot be replaced. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There is another truth you need to hear today. Sometimes people confuse appearance with destiny. They believe perfection must always look a certain way. They spend so much energy chasing an image that they overlook the person capable of bringing lasting happiness into their lives. When reality finally teaches its lesson, it often arrives quietly, through ordinary moments that unexpectedly change everything. The one connected to your journey has begun comparing memories instead of appearances. Every memory involving you feels warm, genuine, and peaceful. Every memory built only on outward attraction feels incomplete. This discovery has surprised even them. They never expected your absence to become louder than everyone else's presence. Don't skip. The next revelation matters. There were conversations you never heard. There were moments when they defended your character without mentioning your name. There were times when they remembered your kindness while surrounded by people they once believed were more impressive. Those memories refused to disappear. Why? Because authenticity leaves a deeper mark than appearance ever can. A beautiful face may capture attention. A beautiful heart captures a lifetime. The difference between those two truths becomes clearer with every passing day. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. If you have ever questioned your worth because someone failed to fully recognize it, let this thought remain with you. Your value has never been determined by another person's uncertainty. Every person carries opinions shaped by experiences, expectations, and insecurities. Those opinions change. Genuine character continues growing long after appearances begin changing. That is why today's message is not about convincing anyone to see your value. It is about reminding you that your value existed before they noticed it. And it will remain even if they are still learning to understand it. There is a quiet transformation happening within the heart of the person connected to this story. It did not happen overnight. It was built through memories, comparisons, regrets, and unexpected realizations. Every day they understand a little more that peace cannot be measured by appearance alone. They are beginning to admire qualities they once overlooked. They are beginning to appreciate moments they once considered ordinary. They are beginning to realize that your greatest beauty was never limited to what could be seen. Don't skip. The final moments of this message carry the greatest reminder. Life has an extraordinary way of revealing what truly matters after distractions fade away. When excitement becomes quiet, when appearances become familiar, when first impressions lose their power, only genuine connection continues speaking. That is the voice becoming stronger inside their heart now. Whether their journey eventually leads back toward you or simply teaches them a lesson they needed to learn, one truth remains unshaken. Never measure your worth by someone's temporary confusion. Never allow another person's hesitation to become the definition of your identity. Your kindness matters. Your loyalty matters. Your compassion matters. Your patience matters. And those qualities become more valuable with every passing year. Stay till the end. Because the biggest revelation is this. The person who truly learns to see with wisdom eventually realizes that lasting beauty is discovered, not displayed. Those who only look with their eyes often miss extraordinary people. Those who finally learn to look with their heart rarely make the same mistake twice. Something huge is waiting for you. And this story has only just begun. My beloved child. Have you noticed how the smallest moments often carry the greatest truth? Stay with me now, because the next few moments may completely change the way you understand this story. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Every sentence is connected to the next, and what is about to be revealed explains why this situation has become far more complicated than it first appeared. The person connected to your journey has been trying to convince themselves that appearance should matter more than anything else. They have listened to opinions, compared expectations, and measured things that the world often celebrates. But every time they tried to move forward without thinking about you, something unexpected happened. Your kindness returned to their memory. Your words echoed in their heart. The way you made them feel safe became impossible to replace. They discovered that genuine peace cannot be copied by anyone else. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There were moments when they smiled in front of others while quietly thinking about you. There were conversations where your name was never spoken, yet your presence filled their mind. They started asking themselves a question they had never considered before: why do I keep remembering someone whose heart continues to stand above everyone else? That single question opened a door they were not prepared to walk through. As the days passed, they noticed something surprising. The people they once admired for outward appearance could hold their attention for a moment, but they could not hold their heart for long. The excitement faded. The conversations became ordinary. The connection never grew deeper. Yet every memory involving you became stronger instead of weaker. They could not explain it, and that confusion slowly turned into curiosity. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Now they have started looking at you differently. They are no longer comparing faces. They are comparing feelings. They are asking themselves who truly listened when they needed someone. Who genuinely cared without expecting anything in return. Who brought peace instead of pressure. Every answer quietly pointed back toward you. That realization arrived slowly, but once it appeared, it refused to leave. This is where everything begins to change. Sometimes the greatest obstacle is not appearance itself. It is the fear of what other people might think. They worried about opinions that would disappear tomorrow while overlooking a connection that could have lasted for years. They allowed outside voices to become louder than their own heart. But those voices have become quieter now. Experience has taught them lessons that no advice ever could. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There is another truth you have not seen yet. Every time they remember your smile, they also remember how accepted they felt around you. They remember conversations that required no pretending. They remember moments where silence itself felt comfortable. Those memories have become impossible to replace because authenticity leaves a deeper mark than perfection ever can. Now they are beginning to realize that they never had a problem with your appearance as much as they had a problem with their own expectations. They confused perfection with happiness. They believed admiration from others would bring lasting satisfaction. Instead, they discovered that respect, trust, and genuine care create something far more valuable. That discovery has surprised them more than anyone else. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Imagine realizing that the person you almost overlooked was the very person who brought the greatest sense of peace into your life. Imagine understanding that while you were searching for something impressive, you quietly walked past something extraordinary. That realization has become impossible for them to ignore. The distance between you was never created by your worth. It was created by misunderstanding. And misunderstandings have a remarkable way of disappearing when life begins teaching its quiet lessons. Every day, they find themselves comparing the temporary excitement they once chased with the lasting comfort they felt around you. The comparison always ends the same way. Your kindness wins. Your sincerity wins. Your loyalty wins. And with every passing day, those victories become impossible for them to dismiss. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The next chapter of this story has already begun inside their heart, even if they have not found the words to express it yet. Their perspective is changing. Their priorities are changing. The qualities they once overlooked have become the very qualities they now admire the most. The greatest surprise is not that they are thinking about you again. The greatest surprise is that they are finally beginning to understand why they never truly stopped thinking about you in the first place. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. If this message has spoken to you so far, take one quiet moment to subscribe, because the journey ahead only becomes deeper from here. There are more revelations waiting, more hidden pieces of this story still to unfold, and the next part reveals a truth that changes everything. Do not miss what comes next, because the biggest realization has not yet been revealed. My beloved child. There is one piece of this story that has remained hidden until now, and once you hear it, you will understand why everything suddenly feels different. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What seemed like a simple opinion about appearance was never the complete story. Beneath it was a quiet struggle that even they could not fully explain. For a long time, they believed they were making logical decisions. They convinced themselves they were simply following what everyone else expected. They compared appearances, imagined different futures, and tried to silence the voice inside their heart. But no matter how hard they tried, every road somehow led back to thoughts of you. Your kindness became unforgettable. Your honesty became impossible to replace. The peace you brought into their life refused to fade. That is when they realized something surprising. Their heart had reached a conclusion long before their mind was ready to accept it. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. One quiet evening, while reflecting on everything that had happened, they asked themselves a question they had avoided for far too long. Why does this person continue to remain in my thoughts? They searched for reasons. They searched for explanations. Yet every answer pointed toward the same truth. It was never about appearances alone. It was about the feeling they experienced whenever you were part of their life. That feeling became stronger with time instead of weaker, and it completely changed the way they viewed you. The greatest discoveries rarely happen in crowded places. They happen in quiet moments when a person is finally honest with themselves. That is exactly where they found themselves. They realized they had spent too much time trying to meet expectations that were never truly their own. They had listened to opinions that could not understand what they felt inside. Those opinions slowly lost their influence, while the memories of you became clearer every single day. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. They began remembering details they once overlooked. The encouragement you gave without expecting praise. The patience you showed during difficult conversations. The way you respected others even when no one was watching. Those moments seemed ordinary at the time, but now they shine brighter than anything else in their memory. They finally understand that genuine character grows more valuable every day, while first impressions become less important with time. Now another realization has quietly entered their heart. They are no longer asking whether your appearance matches someone else's expectations. Instead, they are asking whether anyone else has ever made them feel as understood as you did. That question has changed everything. They cannot find another answer. Every comparison keeps leading them back to you. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There is a reason this story feels unfinished. The lesson has not reached its final chapter. Every experience they have lived through has slowly removed another layer of misunderstanding. They now recognize that true admiration is built on trust, compassion, respect, and consistency. Those qualities cannot be replaced by outward impressions. They become stronger with every passing season, and that truth has become impossible for them to ignore. Perhaps the most unexpected part of all is this. They have started seeing your appearance differently as well. Not because you changed, but because their perspective changed. When the heart begins to value someone deeply, the eyes begin to notice beauty that was always there. They are beginning to appreciate qualities they once failed to recognize, and that realization has surprised them more than anything else. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Every chapter of this journey has been preparing for one remarkable truth. Real connection is never sustained by appearances alone. It grows through trust. It grows through understanding. It grows through shared moments that remain meaningful long after first impressions disappear. That is why your presence continues to stand apart in their memories. It is not because of one conversation or one moment. It is because your character quietly became the standard against which they now measure everyone else. The story is becoming clearer. Their heart is becoming quieter. Their understanding is becoming deeper. And with every passing day, they are moving closer to recognizing the value they almost overlooked. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The next chapter reveals the turning point that changes everything, the moment when they stop comparing you to anyone else and begin asking themselves whether they can truly imagine a future without you. That answer will surprise even them, and it is a revelation you will not want to miss. My beloved child. Everything you have heard until this moment has been leading to one unforgettable turning point. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The next revelation explains why the story has begun to change in ways that no one expected. What once looked like uncertainty is slowly becoming clarity, and the person connected to this journey is discovering a truth that cannot be ignored any longer. There came a quiet moment when they stopped comparing you to everyone else. Instead, they started comparing everyone else to you. That single change transformed everything. They noticed that many people could create a strong first impression, but very few could create the lasting peace they always felt in your presence. They remembered how comfortable conversations became with you. They remembered how respected they felt around you. They remembered that you never tried to become someone else just to gain approval. Those memories became brighter every day, while everything else slowly faded into the background. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. For the first time, they admitted something to themselves that they had hidden for far too long. They realized that the obstacle had never been your appearance. The real obstacle was their own fear of choosing differently from what others expected. They worried about opinions that would disappear in a moment, while quietly overlooking a connection that continued growing stronger inside their heart. That realization brought both surprise and reflection. They finally understood that genuine happiness cannot be built on someone else's expectations. As they reflected on every memory, another discovery appeared. The moments they treasured most were never connected to appearances. They were connected to laughter, kindness, honesty, patience, and the feeling of being understood without needing to explain everything. Those were the memories that stayed alive. Those were the moments that continued returning whenever they imagined the future. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Now the story reaches its most meaningful point so far. They have begun asking themselves a question that changes everything. If I continue ignoring what my heart has already discovered, what might I lose? That question has remained with them every day. It follows them into quiet mornings. It returns during peaceful evenings. It appears whenever they remember the warmth and sincerity you brought into their life. They can no longer pretend that those feelings are ordinary. Perhaps the greatest surprise is this. They are beginning to see beauty through appreciation instead of comparison. They have learned that when respect grows, admiration grows with it. When trust becomes deeper, every small detail becomes more meaningful. Their perspective has changed, and because of that change, they are noticing qualities they once overlooked completely. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Life has a remarkable way of teaching lessons through experience rather than explanation. This experience has shown them that the strongest relationships are built on qualities that become more valuable with time. Character becomes stronger. Kindness becomes more memorable. Loyalty becomes more precious. Those are the treasures they now recognize within you, and that understanding has reshaped everything they believed before. The journey is far from over. The next chapter holds another unexpected realization that brings every previous moment together. What they are preparing to understand next is even more powerful than what they have already discovered. The final pieces of this story are beginning to fall into place, and the picture they create is unlike anything they expected. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. If this story has stayed with you until now, subscribe so you don't miss the final chapters that reveal how this journey reaches its unforgettable conclusion. Every upcoming revelation builds on what you have just heard, and the most meaningful moment is still ahead. Stay with this story, because what comes next may become the part you remember the longest.